Hello everybody, Matt from TDM Style here, and in this first product line overview, I'm going to be talking about Master Well Comb's 3 styling waxes. So this is going to be similar in structure to my typical product review videos, but instead of talking about one product, we're going to be talking about 3 today. So I won't be going into quite as much detail on each product, but I thought that this would be a nice way to give you some insight into their entire line of styling waxes to see if any of them fit your needs. So as usual, I'm going to break this down into 5 categories. So we'll be talking about packaging, scent, quality and ingredients, performance, lastly price, and then at the end I'll give you my overall verdict. Before we get started, just a tiny bit of information about the company. Master Well Comb is based out of Chicago, Illinois, and they have been around since 1935. That is a long time, so I think that probably tells you that they're doing something right. Now they've got a few different types of products, such as aftershaves and talcs and things, and then they also have these 3 styling waxes. So if you take a look at their lineup, they have their Master Pomade, Master Wax, and then what they call Krew Comb, which is their most popular styling product. So if we talk about packaging first, all of these products come in the same 4-ounce plastic white jar with a blue lid, and each one, of course, on the front has the name of the product. The lid has different pictures of sort of classic-looking men, and then around the back of the jar you have the instructions and ingredients. So pretty straightforward packaging, nothing too fancy. I do like that on the lid it's got that sort of trusted by your barber since 1935. I think that's pretty cool. The only thing is that being 4-ounce jars, these are quite a bit larger, so they will take up a little bit more space on your bathroom shelf. Moving right along into scent, the pomade has sort of it reminds me of like a jelly candy, kind of like, almost like Jelly Babies, but not quite as sweet. It's a very light scent. I like it. That's the best way that I can describe it though, kind of like a jelly candy. Next up is their Krew Comb product, and this, to me, just smells straight up like cold cream. If you're not familiar with what that smells like, the closest relation that I would think is like a sort of a lotiony smell, but with a little bit of a kind of eucalyptus mintiness in there, something like that. Again, very light scent, so it dissipates pretty quickly once you've got it worked into the hair. Lastly, moving on to the Master Wax, and for me this is like saving the best for last because this smells like sandalwood, and this one, I just really love the scent of this one. And this one is a little bit on the stronger side, so you could probably smell it a little bit longer after you've worked it into your hair, but still it's definitely not overpowering, so if you're not that big a fan of sandalwood, no worries. Next up, we've got quality and ingredients. Now, all 3 of these products are water-based, so they all wash out very easily, and they're all paraben and sulfate-free, which is excellent. Their pomade is their shortest list of ingredients, is basically just castor oil, lanolin wax, and a couple other things, so typical water-based pomade. Now the thing that stands out for me, both with the Krew Comb and the wax, they both have lots of really good oils in them. So with the wax, you've got things like shea butter, sunflower oil, and argan oil. And if we take a look at the Krew Comb, there's even more in there. So you've got, once again, shea butter, argan oil, almond oil, coconut oil, lanolin, beeswax, jojoba seed oil. So all kinds of stuff that's going to keep your hair really moisturized, hydrated, and it will also give it a nice, healthy looking shine. Next up, we've got performance. Looking at the pomade first, this is billed as a medium hold, maximum shine product, and that's definitely true. You can see some great results if you take a look at my Don Draper hairstyle video, so I'll put a link to that right up here. I think it's going to be up there. But anyway, so that's great for sort of high shine, slick back looks that you don't need a lot of hold because you're really going through it with the comb, so it's going to be nice and tight and neat. And it is high shine, so definitely more of a sort of classic styler. Now the Krew Comb is a really interesting one because this, it says extra super hold hairstyling prep. And if we look at the back of the jar where it gives you a little bit of information about the product, it does tell you about how it conditions and protects your hair, rejuvenates it, moisturizes it to help heal dry or damaged hair. And they say that it can be used for any sort of spiked up or otherwise upright hairstyles. Now, for me, this is not extra super hold. For me, with my hair being as long and as thick as it is, this seems more like a medium or natural hold product. But I think where it really shines is in its ability to be like a leave-in conditioner. So for instance, yesterday my hair was feeling a little bit dry, so I styled it with this, and it gives it this nice natural shine, and it keeps your hair feeling really, really silky and moisturized, and it just feels really healthy. You do want to be careful not to use too much though, because if you go a little heavy-handed with it, it certainly can weigh your hair down, and it could even cause some extra separation of strands that you might not want. Now, I think if you do have shorter hair and you're going for a spiky or otherwise sort of upright standing hairstyle like they're talking about in the directions, it probably will have a higher amount of hold for you. But if you've got long hair like me, I would say that this product is better as a pre-styler, or for if you're just going for a sort of loose natural hold and you want to use it more like a leave-in conditioner to just make your hair feel really silky. And again, we've got my personal favorite, which is the wax, and this is billed as a maximum hold medium shine product, and that is definitely true. For me, this does have quite a lot more hold than the Krew Comb, so I'm not really sure how they differentiate between maximum hold and extra super hold, but again, for me with longer hair, the wax definitely has the highest hold out of the three. I like that this is a medium shine wax. I think that sort of sets itself apart from that massive market of high hold matte finish waxes, and it does give your hair a nice sort of natural looking shine. It doesn't end up looking too greasy or anything like that. And similarly to the Krew Comb, since it has all those nice oils and things in it, it does definitely keep your hair feeling moisturized and healthy, which is really nice. All right, moving on to price. Now, once again, these are 4-ounce jars, or about 113 grams, so you do get quite a lot of product. And the pomade comes in first at $15, Krew Comb at $16, and the wax at $18. So those are definitely really low prices, considering that most other salon quality stylers will run you about $18 to $20 for a 2-ounce jar. These are going to run you $10 shipping though, so that will drive up the price, but they also have what they're calling the Heritage Collection, so for $35 you can get this box here that comes with all 3 products. And it still costs you just the same $10 shipping, so it does work out to be quite a bit cheaper and save you some money there if you want to get all 3. Either way, I think that the prices are good. You get a lot of product, and they are definitely high quality. There's no nasty preservatives in there, and they do really make your hair feel quite healthy. On to my overall verdict. Do I recommend these products? Definitely. I think they're high quality. I like the ingredients. Especially with the Krew Comb and the wax, I like how rejuvenating they are for your hair. I'm not a big pomade user, so I can't really speak much on that front, but you know, having done a couple of classic comb-over type styles with it, it does seem to hold up well. And I think that the prices are some of the best that you're going to find for this size jar and this quality of product. So that wraps things up for this first product line overview video. Please let me know if you guys like this. If you did, I'm definitely planning on doing some more of these with other brands of stylers and things. And if you'd like me to go more in depth and do like a standalone review for any one of these products, please let me know in the comments. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys at the next one.